Not every anime failure was about bad storytelling. Sometimes, studios gambled big on OVAs with massive budgets, experimental production, or ambitious plans. And when they didn't sell, the financial damage was serious. These OVAs didn't just flop, they nearly ended the studios that made them. Welcome to part 17 of our anime history series, where we're looking at the productions that almost broke their creators. First up, Gainax's feature film debut from 1987, Royal Space Force, The Wings of Hanyamais. This movie was an absolute technical masterpiece. It featured a fully realized, detailed world, complete with original language systems and breathtaking, fluid animation that still holds up today. But all that innovation came at a cost, a massive, record-breaking budget for its time. When the film hit theaters, ticket sales just didn't match the studio's grand expectations. While The Wings of Hanyamais didn't destroy Gainax, it placed the studio under intense financial strain for years, becoming a cautionary tale about artistic ambition versus commercial reality. Making matters worse for Gainax, after the lukewarm reception of Royal Space Force, multiple follow-up OVA projects set in the same universe were planned. These were meant to expand the world and hopefully recoup some of the initial investment. But development costs started piling up long before any of them could be released. Faced with mounting debt and little hope of turning a profit, the studio was forced to quietly cancel them, scaling back its ambitions dramatically just to survive. The dream of a Royal Space Force franchise died before it even began. Next, let's talk about Megazone 23 Part 3. The Megazone 23 series was wildly ambitious from the start, blending sci-fi, mecha, and an idol singer into a complex story about a simulated reality. The first two parts were huge hits. But by the time Part 3 rolled around in 1989, the production was a mess. It suffered from constant director changes, extensive rewrites, and significant production delays. All these issues caused costs to skyrocket. When it was finally released, it failed to recoup its bloated investment, effectively killing the franchise's momentum and serving as a lesson in how production chaos can sink even a popular series. Even certified classics weren't immune to financial risk. Take Akira from 1988. We all know it as a landmark film now. But at the time of its release, it was one of the most expensive anime productions ever made. A committee of several companies had to pool their resources just to get it made, taking a massive financial gamble. If the film hadn't found incredible international success later on, the losses could have been catastrophic for everyone involved. It's a powerful reminder that even legends were once incredibly dangerous bets that could have gone terribly wrong. Now let's go back to 1984 with an OVA called Birth. This project was marketed as the future of anime. It had a large budget, an aggressive promotional campaign, and bold, stylish sci-fi designs from Yoshinori Kaneda. The creators were aiming for the next big thing. But when it came out, sales completely underperformed. Audiences just didn't connect with it the way the studio had hoped. The financial fallout was severe, and the studio behind it struggled to recover, ultimately shelving multiple other planned projects. It was a classic case of hype not translating into sales. Another example is Angel Cop from 1989. This OVA was known for its high production values and over-the-top action. But those slick visuals came with high costs. Combined with a controversial reception and weak international returns, the series never reached the audience it needed to justify its expense. While it gained a cult following much later for its wild story and unapologetic tone, at the time, it caused real financial stress for the studio, proving that a cult classic doesn't always pay the bills. Finally, we have Venus Wars, also from 1989. Directed by the talented Yoshikazu Yasuhiko of Gundam fame, this film had stunning animation and big theatrical ambitions. Set on a terraformed Venus, it told a story of war, biker gangs, and political intrigue. Despite its impressive visuals and pedigree, Venus Wars failed to connect with audiences at the box office. The financial loss was significant and forced the companies involved to seriously rethink their strategies for big-budget anime investments moving forward. It was another ambitious project that just couldn't find its footing. These OVAs weren't necessarily bad, many of them are now considered classics. They were just too ambitious for their time. The history of anime is full of incredible projects that pushed the medium forward, even if they nearly broke the studios that dared to dream big. Thanks for watching. For Part 18, what should we explore next? Let me know in the comments. OVAs that were never finished, the strangest anime concepts ever, space operas that failed, Neo Tokyo cyberpunk deep cuts, or maybe some workplace and adult slice of life. Make sure to like this video for Part 18 and follow for more deep dives into anime history.